Joining us now to preview those matches, 6'10" Jake Langlois.
The
Jake?
shortest guest.
Yeah, the shortest guest of the
He's
day.
6'10". He's the shortest guest. What the heck?
Jake, welcome to
What's up, Jake?
Studio B, man.
Thank you.
So UCLA, like storied program, longtime rival for BYU, but the Cougars recently have had their way against a very good program. What would it mean to you to extend that streak against a very good team this year?
We just need to come out really hard this weekend, and hopefully we will extend that winning streak.
Yeah, and it's 10 in a row at home, where BYU's been really good. Last Friday was a fun match against UCI. You guys lost in 5, but it was entertaining. I think everyone that watched and went to that really enjoyed that. So what's practice been like this week as you've tried to bounce back? And Saturday, you guys swept UCI. I want to mention that. We didn't do that match on TV, but what's this week of practice been like prepping for UCLA?
It's been good. We know who we're playing this weekend. We know we have to come out and play hard, maybe even harder than last weekend. Well, obviously harder than Friday night. But
That was pretty hard. There were 2 extra sets, 5th set.
yeah,
Overtime.
It was a 3-hour match. It was the longest match I've ever played in.
That was long.
Yeah.
34-32 one set. That's bonkers.
In the middle of a set, like, are you feeling it where you're like, okay, this one's a little longer, like, or are you just in the zone?
If it goes into extra time, you don't really feel it. The next set is where you feel it. You're like, oh, man, I wish we just won 25-23.
Jake Langlois of 4th-ranked BYU men's volleyball with us in Studio B. You strained your oblique against McKendree in warm-ups about 3 weeks ago. Where are you now, and how do you feel in the recovery of that injury?
I'm 100% now. So the first game I was back was UCI. It was the Friday night was kind of sketchy for me. But it feels good now. So
What's the biggest challenge? Is it physically trusting that, or mentally being able to go to a place where, like, okay, I'm good, the doctors have cleared me?
it's probably more mental. I mean, it really hurts. I don't know if you've ever done anything to your core, but
No, look at the two of us. No.
Hey, speak for yourself, Jeremy. Dinosaur footprint
What's cool? I don't
guy.
even know what that is. What are you talking about?
anytime you do anything to your core, sitting up or doing simple things, it hurts. So just having getting over the mental block of knowing that I'm better and being able to reach my full extension and hit is pretty important.
You just got married like 5 weeks ago. So are you using that at home as an excuse? You're like, I can't do the dishes. Like, strained oblique, babe. Like, I gotta get ready for UCLA.
She actually gets mad at me if I'm standing up after practice. She's like, go lay down. I'm like,
Wow.
well, she's awesome. She's
Ding,
here
ding,
too.
ding.
Winner! Winning! That's not a moral victory. That's an actual victory.
Yes,
an
for Jake
actual victory.
Langlois.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Fantastic stuff. How do you view UCLA, your longtime rival? Like, how do you view that rivalry on the volleyball court?
I love playing against them, especially since I think it was the first time in BYU history we went there and won both matches last year.
Last year, yeah.
And to be a part of that was awesome. So we have a lot of confidence coming into this match, and we know they're going to bring everything. So it'll be a good match this weekend.
They're undefeated in league. They haven't played the top-end teams. You're the next top-end team, I think, in the league. Yet you won all 3 last year, including the MPSF Tournament Championship, the 2 on the road, as you mentioned. It's a fun matchup. They run the 6-2. They have the 2 setters, and it's kind of different. They have some shorter players on the court. So you guys match up from the size perspective, but their ball control is really good. They dig. So it's kind of a unique matchup. You don't go up against a team like UCLA any other time all year, right?
No, never. They're the only one with the 6-2. And to watch video on that's kind of confusing just because it's different than what we usually watch. And so it takes a lot of focus, and I think that extra focus helps us do well against them.
6-2 meaning 2 setters, so they'll always have a setter in the back row who come up and set, and then that other setter becomes the opposite and hits, which is kind of different. So what's the most confusing part of having 2 setters on the other side?
When one of them digs, you have to know which one's front row because he can dump. And so just trying to figure out where each one of them is at all times. So you have to think about it before each point. Okay, if he digs, what do I do with the other setter?
Yeah.
There's some mental gymnastics going
Seriously,
on.
I'm like,
Absolutely.
yeah, wait, who started where and
In
what?
volleyball. Jake Langlois is with us on BYU Sports Nation from the Stat Book of Awesomeness via the play-by-play voice of BYU men's volleyball, Jerem Jordan. You've had multiple aces in 5 of the last 7 matches. It's been really good for you on the serve. What did you do in the offseason to improve that specific part of your game?
Served a lot. That's all I
Like
can
in
say.
volleyball, not like in the community? Is that
Yeah.
what you mean? Okay.
Oh, both.
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah, both. Yeah, exactly.
Extra community service
I picked
hours
up
really
trash
paid
and
off
read
for me
books to kids,
with my ace
and now
capability.
I can serve. Yeah, exactly. But it's not that simple, though, right? I served a lot. Like, what did you work on to specifically be? Right now, you're 3rd in the conference in ace percent.
I didn't even know that, actually.
Like I said, the stat book of awesomeness from Jerem Jordan.
Yeah, you just worry about not standing up and straining your obliques more. I'll do this stat.
Go lay down, Jake.
But how'd you get over the hump of becoming one of the better ones?
I think I just worked on tossing it out in front of me more, because the better the toss, the easier it is to get aces, the easier it is to keep it in. So as long as the toss is high and out in front of me, then it's going to be a good serve.
Okay, what's better, an ace, a solo block, or an enormous kill where you just crush it into somebody's body or face?
Good question.
Solo block, any day.
Ooh, why is that?
Just because you're shutting someone down. It demoralizes them and pumps you up.
And it's kind of an individual thing. Like, well, the ace is totally you, I guess. But the kill, you need, a good pass and a good set. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I
what's
like
better
that.
than what's better than that in that moment? Like, I'm better than you right now. Right?
In your face, where Price Jarman yells things at people.
man.
It's awesome. What more about serving? There's a fine line between aggression and kind of recklessness from the line. And I know Sean Olmstead has said, listen, we do not talk to our guys about missed jump serves because we want you to be aggressive. So how do you toe the fine line between the aggression and recklessness from the line?
We've kind of had the mindset of forget it, just go hit the ball. Because when you're relaxed and you go hit it, you're going to hit a better serve than you would if you're, I got to keep this one in. And so we're really just trying to be relaxed out there. That was the difference between Friday and Saturday night against UCI is Friday we were really hesitant, and Saturday we just went out and bombed serves. We missed more Saturday, but you'd never know because we had more aces, more overpasses, they're out of system more often. And so just being relaxed.
If it meant winning another MPSF championship, would you dye your hair white like Ben Patch?
I think my hair's already white.
Light enough?
White-ish.
Okay.
Ben would dye it, though, if we won.
Yeah, Ben would do just about anything, I think, for a title. I would, too, for a national championship for BYU. I'm not going to say shave my head like I did a couple years ago.
Maybe
with
we
men's
need to
basketball.
get Sean Olmstead in on this. Hey, Sean, if
He's like, I won't wear neon.
if you win a national championship, will you
I'll-
dye your
I'll
hair
ditch-
white?
I'll ditch the backpack and get a shoulder bag or something.
Something like that.
Okay, what's the best part about being 6'10"?
Wow. I was not expecting that.
That's what we do here.
Not having to get a stool for anything, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
I love the expression. He's like, what do you want me to say, Gerald?
What's the worst part?
Hitting your head on stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Doorways,
like
fans.
That's
Fans are the
predictable.
worst.
Oh, man.
Fans.
Chandeliers above tables.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Tall people probs.
We don't understand at all.
Talking about cores and being tall, right?
Yeah. General athleticism, Spencer.
Let's give Jake Langlois some BYU Sports Nation karma for this weekend's matches against UCLA to go and perform out of your mind, man. You're already really good, but
Yeah, that's the irony of the car. We don't give it to crappy players. We just give it to the good ones. And then they play well. We're like, wow, that's crazy. Oh, my gosh.
hey, fun fact about Jake Langlois, he's a really good golfer. So you got that going for you as well. You can hit the ball like 450 yards with your 6'10" frame, too. So that's also good.
What's your handicap?
Oh, I don't know anymore. Probably 7 or 8.
Oh,
Not-
that's so
not-
bad, Jake.
No, not right now. It used to be that.
Yeah,
so,
you're in season. You're not playing right now. Yeah, exactly.
Just take care of that oblique, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Coach, I pulled my oblique playing golf.
Sorry.
What?
On the 4th.
Jake, great stuff, man. Good luck tonight against UCLA.
Thank you. Thanks
Jake
for having me.
Langlois in Studio B.